to Juguetes Chulos. Look, today I brought you a giant Indominus Rex egg from the movie Jurassic World. Let's see everything that's inside here. But first, don't forget to give this video a super like, and I encourage you to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Let's get started. The Indominus Rex is a fictional dinosaur that was created for the movie Jurassic World. She is a female dinosaur and was created through genetic engineering by recombining the DNA of different dinosaurs. Let's remove the entire layer. Look, she has huge teeth. And as you know, her skin color is different from the rest of the dinosaurs. Look! You can tell me in the comments whether you've seen the movie and which dinosaur is your favorite. Thank you! Everything out. Look, friends, here we have all of its teeth left. And now we've finally reached the last layer. Thank you. Wow, friends! Look at how many surprises there are. Over here, I see a crocodile tail. But first, let's start with this packet. It's called Splat Zombie, and it looks like it's a zombie stress ball that we can throw around. Let's see. Hi, friends, look! It looks like it has water inside. It's also pretty sticky. That makes it stick to walls. Hi friends, I'm a zombie. I like it because we can stretch it and play a lot with it. We got a jar with slime. It says it's crystal clear and there's a dinosaur inside. Oops! It looks like this slime breaks quite a lot. I'm going to try to take it all out. We have to stretch it carefully so it doesn't break. And over here, we have a dinosaur that's trapped. Let's take it out of the slime. Look, it seems like it's a Spinosaurus. Here we can see a big crest with spikes. But they've made this one really beautiful, in orange and violet. In it goes! You have to store the slime very well so it doesn't dry out. I'm not sure which surprise to choose now. For example, this pack. This is a surprise pack from Super Thin Series 2. We could get a villain or a superhero. And there are more than 80 to collect. We got a villain. We know because his eyes are yellow. And as you can see, it's a toothbrush. Plus, it has a crystal effect. Those superheroes will never be able to defeat the villains. We're the best! Wahahaha! We have a collector's guide with all the ones you can collect. Look, here we can see the Superjet ones and also the layers from Series 3. They're all amazing. On the other side, all the heroes with their villain rivals. It looks like I'm seeing a hidden dinosaur. A dinosaur! Look, here we have it. They're all amazing. We got an Indoraptor. Amazing! This is one of the rarest dinosaurs known. And and they're characterized by having features very similar to birds. For example, in this part here, you can see all the feathers it had. It's also believed that the feathers were colorful. It wasn't a very big dinosaur. That's why, as you can see, its mouth was also small. Did you know about it, friends? You did? You did? It's really cool. I think it's time to bring out our crocodile. As you can see, it has a super long tail. And I love it because it's very soft and we can stretch it. And in the middle part, it looks like it has little cork balls. Look. And I love it because it has all the details on its skin. The shape of its scales, its mouth, its teeth. Ah! Shh, 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 shh. Have you ever seen a crocodile in real life? I've never seen a real one. And I think I would be really scared. We still have many surprises left. We got an archaeology kit. We got a block of stone, and we have to dig to see if we can find the dinosaur skeleton. This is the one we have to find. For that, we'll use these tools. A wooden stick and also a paintbrush, because we have to be careful not to break the skeleton. Let's get started. This gets pretty messy, guys. Look, we found something over here. We've managed to get it out. It's characterized by having a large horn on the back of its head. It also had two quite sturdy legs at the back, and two tiny ones at the front. And here, if you look closely, friends, one of the legs has broken off. I should have been more careful. Great! Now, let's take out a surprise pack. It's a pack of little farm animals. On the back, we can see all the ones there are to collect. I would like to get the rooster. Let's see. We got a beautiful ostrich. Look at all its black feathers. What I like the most is that its body is completely covered with velvet. So it's super soft. Hi friends, I live on a farm with all my friends. Look, we also get a card. It tells us that it's an ostrich. And on the back, we can give it a name. And it tells us what it eats and how fast it is. We only have 2 surprises left. It's called Splatsart. And it looks like it's a ball, like the zombie we got earlier. Designed to be thrown with water inside. But this time, it's a shark. Here it is, in black. Oh. Wow, I love its little face. Look at its teeth. Wow, ha ha ha! As you can see, it also has water inside. Wow. Which one do you like more? The zombie or the shark? And now, we've finally reached the last surprise. It's a silky pop case. It's a very fun moldable dough. Look, it also comes with several molds. Wow! Let's see. Here we have a flyer. It tells us that we can dip it in water and that it's durable too. It comes with a little knife and we can also play with the molds. Here are all the ones we can get. Let's see which one we have. A beautiful turtle. How cool! Here's the little knife, and here we have the dough. Wow, guys, it's amazing! It's a mix between moldable foam, kinetic sand, and Play-Doh. And it's pretty weird, but it's really soft. It also doesn't stain, and best of all, doesn't dry out. Let's see how our turtle turns out. We have to press it down really well so the shape comes out. Awesome, friends! It turned out amazing with this mold. We even have the details of his shell and his skin. I'm going to check how the little knife cuts. Look, it made a perfect cut. I love it, guys! And we're done with today's video. And these are all the little surprises we got today. Remember, friends, you can write in the comments which one of these was your favorite. And don't forget, if you like this video, you can help me by giving me a big thumbs up. And I invite you to subscribe to Jugetti's Chulos and also to Lady Jugetti's, my second channel, so you don't miss any videos. Now, friends, I'm going to give a little shout out. I want to send a little kiss. A very special one to Leo, who is from Covarrubias. And your mom told me that you never miss the Jugetti's Chulos videos. That's why I'm sending you a big kiss. A kiss, Leo. I also want to send a very special kiss to Miguel Angel Galicia and also to his little sister, Angelica Galicia. And finally, another shout out to Sarah Marcelino. All right, friends, I'm saying goodbye to you now. See you in the next video. Join me for more fun surprises. Bye. Hello, friends. Welcome to a new Dinosaur Special Week video. And look, we have an egg with the genetically modified Indoraptor, which appears in the Jurassic World movie. Before we start, don't forget to give this video a super like, and I invite you to subscribe to Jugetti's Chulos and also to Lady Jugetti's, my second channel. All right, let's get started. The genetically modified Indoraptor is one of the most dangerous dinosaurs that exist. Apparently, it was created from Blue's blood. Look, it has huge teeth. Now, what is it? It's also black in color and is characterized by this crest. You can write in the comments if you've already seen the new Jurassic World movie. I've already seen it, and it's amazing. Also, you can write to me if you know more about this type of dinosaur. The Indoraptor is a miniature version of the Indominus Rex. And besides having a very powerful bite, it's also very intelligent. Wow, friends! Look at how many surprises there are. Let's start with this toy. Thank you. It's a little box full of dinosaurs. And what I like the most is its lid, with a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow! I love it. Here are the 4 that we got. And since I know you're dinosaur experts, write in the comments if you know their names. Thank you. Here we have the first one. Super cool, with a really long body and full of spikes. Let's see if you know its name. Thank you. The second dinosaur also looks a bit similar, but its skin is different. It's characterized by having a sort of bow or knot on its tail. Its skin seems to be very scaly and tough. The third one is very easy to name. It's very famous because it has a super long neck. I'm sure you know this one. And finally, we have this one. Smaller than the previous one. It also has all the details, both on the upper part of its eye and on the tail. Look, friends, in this little box is where I always keep my entire dinosaur collection. The ones I keep getting. I love this little box, it's amazing. I got it in a Juguetes Chulos egg. And look, this is where I keep them all. So I'm gonna put in the ones we got. Look! Let's move on to some slime. It's a dinosaur slime, and I love it because it has a crystal clear look. It's so transparent that we can already see the dinosaur. Wow! How cool! It looks like water slime. It stretches a lot. And we see our dinosaur trapped. Let's take it out. Look, it's super adorable. It has a really cute little face. And it looks kind of like a turtle, but as a dinosaur. Let's see if it makes fart noises. I'm seeing something strange over here. Come on, let's see what it could be. It looks like a toy egg. But over here I can see some legs, so I think it transforms. Ha ha ha! Look how cool this is. It's blue! And we can turn it into this dinosaur. What I don't know is if this goes up or down. As you can see, it's a dinosaur with 3 horns. Let's go for the next surprise. We have a stress ball. And what's inside it? Wow! It looks like it's red slime. I love it. It's very satisfying. I think it's slime. But I think we're going to break it to find out. Although I feel really bad about breaking it. Voila! It looks like blood. Fake blood. It doesn't seem to be as thick as slime. It's more like a liquid. Voila, I love it. Maybe you just have to play with it a little bit. So it gets a little thicker. I still love it. It looks like dinosaur blood. Thank you. Now let's take this little box. It says it's a Spinosaurus. And look, in this little box, we get 11 pieces to assemble a dinosaur that's 27 centimeters long. Best of all, it glows in the dark. We get a little booklet, the pieces of our dinosaur, and also a platform to assemble it on. I've already assembled it, and look how cool it is. In the previous video I made about dinosaurs, we got the Triceratops, and now we have the Spinosaurus. Let's turn off the lights to see how it glows. Wow, it's amazing, friends. It's the brightest toy I've ever seen. I love it! It looks like a real dinosaur skeleton. Let's look at the book because it also gives us information about them. The Spinosaurus. A carnivorous dinosaur whose evocative name means spine reptile. It lived during the Cretaceous period, approximately 98 or 95 million years ago. There are doubts about its actual weight, but it was between 7 and 9 tons. Wow, friends, I love it. We only have 2 surprises left. And look, here we have a little box with a hand puppet, and it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Wow! Let's take the little cup away from him. And look how cool it is. In red and yellow. We can stretch it. And look at its teeth and its mouth. Let's put our hand in to use it as a puppet. I'm very hungry. I could eat a whole zebra. I love it, guys. Quiet, guys. I think I can hear someone else. Wow, a real battle. Who do you think will win? The red one or the green one? Let's go. Here we have the little book we got. There's a battle here between a dinosaur and a crocodile. And look, it gives us information about each of the predators. Great! And now we have the last surprise left. Subscribe! It's a surprise pack from Monster & Company, and they're super scary sea animals. Let's see, what do we have? Wow! Oh. Look at the fish we got. This toy is pretty soft and can be stretched. What I like the most is the detail of its mouth. You see, it has a lot of teeth. And also, they're quite sharp. It also has a crest that's black. And let's see what kind of fish it is. Hello, I'm a long-snouted sand eel. That's its name, and here's a drawing of it. Look, this is a real photograph of it. The truth is, they made it pretty similar. Let's see, we have more information about another type of fish. And in this part, all the ones there are to collect. There are so many. It says they glow in the dark. The truth is, it doesn't glow very much, guys. You can barely see it. And we're done with today's video. And these are all the little surprises we got today. Remember, friends, you can write in the comments which one of these was your favorite. And don't forget, if you like this video, you can help me by giving me a big thumbs up. And I invite you to subscribe to Jugetti's Chulos and Lady Jugetti's, my second channel. Bye, friends. Sending you a big kiss. Bye.